Namaste everyone. There's a message by Harsha Verma. Hi Sanjay ji, I am asking to whom is this coming? For all thoughts, emotions, feelings, an answer comes me. Now who am I? How should I visualize awareness? A ball of light or a vast ocean? How to imagine it? I've seen that a lot of people think that they have to imagine, they have to visualize something. Whatever you will visualize, whatever you will imagine is coming from your mind. And whatever you are trying to imagine or visualize will stay for a while and will go away. What is the purpose of that? We make awareness, Atman, self, as a concept, as something which we can perceive from our intellect, from our mind. That is the biggest fallacy. It is not an object you can see. If you can see awareness as an object, then who are you? Then again this question arises, then who are you? That means awareness, if you see as a light or whatever is written as ocean, then someone is imagining it. So the person who is imagining it still survives, still there, and it's in the domain of time and space. What we truly are is beyond all thoughts, beyond imagination, beyond intellect, beyond emotions and feelings. It has nothing to do with this body-mind complex. Body-mind complex is surviving because of that. That is not surviving because of body-mind. Only purpose of body-mind is to interact in this world with other forms. It is not necessary for our survival. Count yourself first. Mind comes after us. And from mind comes all the samsara, this word, all projection of our own mind. If we are product of mind, then nobody can save us. Because anything which is projected out of mind is born to disappear. Then death is inevitable. Then there is no immortality, no liberation. We are not light or ocean or some sort of imaginary thing. Awareness is not perceived as a thing. When we abide in awareness, as awareness, we don't need any praman, any evidence. That is known when the mind merges in that, not that the mind projects it in front of us. If you want to know the evidence of knowing that, the biggest evidence is eternal peace pervading in you all the time. Unconditional love for every being, everything. No hate, no dislike, impartial attitude towards everything. Sometimes people take spirituality or awareness, knowing awareness as a thing, as if you have ticked the box, I have seen this, I have seen this, I have seen awareness, and I can keep moving. Now I'll see something else. A lot of people also believe in having experiences, seeing gods, goddesses, angels, fairies, going to some other heaven or whatever it is. Even if you experience all that, still you are not liberated. Even if you have occult powers, siddhis, I can tell you from my own experience, I have seen people having occult powers. They can read mind, they can do things, but they are not free from ego. Sometimes those powers makes them more egoistic. These siddhis, occult powers comes first, and then comes liberation. Some people don't wait for liberation, they are happy with those powers and they misuse them. Negate everything, anything shown by mind. You don't need imagination to know self. You only need faith. There's a big difference between imagination and faith. Faith is to have firm belief that there is something in your heart which is purest of pure, which is divine, which if you want to call it God, you can call it God. And that is none other than you. Right now, I don't know it. I have no clue. But that is being experienced by every human being on earth, whether they belong to any religion or not. And I also want to know that. I have longing for it. This is what faith is, belief is. In my opinion, only one thing is needed, your longing. Longing also leads to firm faith. This body, product of mind, is in domain of time and space. Anything in domain of time and space comes and goes, changes, is born to die. That is why it is unreal, illusory. There is something which is not illusory, which is not product of mind, which never changes. That is us, all of us, every one of us. Whether we know it or not, we are that. But the truth of the matter is, if I tell you you are that, but you don't experience even after I tell you, it is of no use for you. Each one of us have to find that in our heart. We all can help each other in satsang, in sharing experience, in discussing practice, and also keeping you on track when you get experiences. To reach effortless, we have to put effort. Effort to negate, to remove, to get rid of what we think we are. This illusion We call it Brahm in Hindi. In Sanskrit, Brahm means illusion. And that absolute is called as Brahman. So the journey is from Brahm to Brahman, from illusion to reality. Illusion is in us, reality is in us. If you want to know reality, you have to put all your interest on reality. And vairagya, dispassion for what appears to be reality, but it is an illusion. When you put your attention on reality and disinterested in unreal, then the real manifests in us. We move from mind to no mind, from a disturbed, distorted mind to pure mind, from a mind which is projecting outward to the mind which surrenders to the feet of Lord in our heart. And do you think you can do it? No person can do it. It is all grace, kripa. Efforts come from kripa, and knowledge comes from kripa. And they say only Brahman knows itself. No person can know it. Only self knows self. That means it's not in the domain of mind that you can know it as an object. It is also known that God chooses. Here, God and self is one. So God chooses in one person in whom it will manifest. That doesn't mean we can't do effort. Because He is giving rise to inquisitiveness in us, longing in us, and then putting efforts in right direction. He is doing all this. He wants us to come back home. Don't make your realization as a thing. Some people, they experience sometimes light or some glow or something. That's okay. Those experiences are at the level of mind only. But we are not an experience. We are real. We are that. Remember Him. Remembrance is the key. We remember so many things, people, incidences. Sometimes we imagine what we want to achieve in this world. Another good way to get rid of mind is, if you can't stop thinking, is to think about that only all the time. Remember Him all the time. If you are a very emotional person, you can't control emotions. Put all emotions to Him. The whole idea is to remember Him, to have constant union with Him. Now, don't make a concept of masculine or feminine or a form. It is pure energy. Our constant attention on Him makes Him manifest in us. Constant remembrance. You are your best judge. How much time you give it to that? How much time you give in this illusory world? How much you are interested in worldly things? How much you are interested to be in solitude? And don't blame people and word and situation. Understand all is projecting through you. If you are in mess, you have created mess. The moment you take responsibility of everything, you are very close to freedom. We are pure silence. Silence doesn't need mind. There's always silence even when the mind is active. Before, during, and after thought, silence is always there. Catch hold of that silence. That silence is us. Silent awareness. Disown rest of it. Be with your own inner silence. Merge in your own divine silence. Embrace the God in your heart. Be one with it. Love yourself. We are eternal. We don't come and go. We are unborn. What we consider death is nothing but getting rid of what we are not. There is no change in awareness. After death. Death never touches it. Death has no clue about awareness. Awareness is pure intelligence, undifferentiated. Because we have never known awareness, we think we are this limited body which needs food, oxygen, air, water, which has emotions, which needs people, which is getting old, which get disease, which has mental disorders, physical disorders. It's getting old, and one day it will die. We are so much in identification with body that all this happening to body, we take it as happening to me. And we see bodies are dying every day. This will also die one day. Our parents have told that we were born on such and such date. We know they are our mother and father. What happens to all of this in deep sleep? No mother, no father, no relatives, no body identity. But we still survive. And we love it. Everyone loves deep sleep. There is not even one single time that you hate deep sleep. But there are thousands of times that you hate your mind. The type of thoughts, worries, stress, anxiety. Mind can create a situation in form of thoughts which can force a person to even kill himself or herself. But have you seen anyone killing themselves in deep sleep? Deep sleep, no identity. Same thing what we are in deep sleep. We are right now also. pure awareness. When we negate whatever the mind shows us, neti neti, not this, not this, not this, then what is left is us. We are the substrata, ground on which all this play is going on. This whole play of this word is because of us. We are not a product of this word. Word is a product of us. It is very hard to grasp because we think I am the body. And this word is different. This otherness is an illusion. The moment we identify with the body, then there are others. But there is no other. When you dream at night, you create another word. You create another body, other people. What happens to all of them when you wake up? Where do they go? You say, yeah, it was a dream. And you also admit that it was your own creation, your mind's creation. When you really wake up from this waking dream, same thing you will say. It was all creation of mind, this body and everything. I am Shashwat. I am eternal. I am free. I am uninvolved. I was never involved as a body. It was an illusion. I was in this illusion, in this trap for so long. Now I am free. This is liberation. Not seeing some light or some imagination and then experience. Some people have imagination which they see angels, God. That's okay, but will this liberate you? Only thing which will liberate you is to know what you truly are. Nothing short of it. That is real awakening when we know what we are. When we remember God, or when we try to remember something which we know is eternal and love it and long for it, then that eternal manifests in us. When we love, we desire for materialistic things, part of the matter. They manifest for us, isn't it? When you have intense desire, you put your efforts in that direction and it manifests. Same is true for that. When you look for divine, that whatever your mind says is divine, you have reverence for it. You bow down. You see divinity in all pilgrimages, temple, churches, in sacred books, in satsang, in you. And then it does not stop it. You see it everywhere. Then you start seeing in all those things which people say are not good. Because it is everywhere. In everything. All the time. Because it is first and the rest of the things comes later. Be one with that. Know in your heart and then you know everywhere it is. If you ask me what is the most important thing to know, I would say only Him in your heart. Rest relative knowledge, you can know so many things. But still your knowledge will be incomplete. This awareness is like an undercurrent, always constantly flowing. Dream, deep sleep, waking has nothing to do with it. These are different states of mind only. We are not the mind. We are that which is always the same. Be with that current of awareness which is always the same. They call it fourth state, Turiya. Sometimes they say Turiyatit, beyond Turiya. Some call it fourth state. It is not a state. It does not change. It is that on which all the three states of mind changes in 24 hours. It stays the same. It has no body, no mind, nothing. It is not even participating in this world. It is only a witness. Here I have to caution you about witness. Some people think witness means it is an observer observing, liking, disliking, analyzing, criticizing. It is a mute witness, silent observer, without mind. Mind does all those things. When we witness things with our ego, we are never silent. Constantly we are analyzing, interpreting, liking, disliking, judging. Because we cannot stay as a pure witness. We are always involved. That is the role of ego. That is our conditioning. But if you stay as it is, then your story is finished. Then there is no karma on you, no doer, no person. Some people say, I am free. I can do what I want to do. It's their mind talking through them. The one who speaks like that is ignorant in bondage. The one who is free has no word to say. We cannot even explain that. It is so hard to explain it. You can be in it, that's all. Awareness doesn't need any evidence. It is its own evidence. Be in that. Be one with that. Give away all your identifications. This is mukti. This is liberation. This is what each and every human being should endeavor. Try to achieve this. Be with that. Then there will be no war. Peace will prevail. Then you don't have to put locks on your doors. All countries, they spend so much of money on defense services, equipments. Abiding in awareness, you are fearless. You are loving, kind, and you can feed whole humanity easily. And then it will be called as Kingdom of God. When we all live in that divine awareness, then this whole becomes Kingdom of God. So we need more people at least, if not everyone, who are abiding in awareness. That pure energy emanating from you, I'm sure will heal the world and will create peace and love. May the Lord in our heart manifest in all of us in full bloom eternally. So we all can spread love and peace in this world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, everyone.